Did you know that Disney World was originally meant to be a BioShock-style libertarian utopia, and that Walt Disney lobbied the Florida government to allow them to have their own creepy, independent government, which they still have to this day?
Or how about the fact that 90s school supply company Lisa Frank was run by violent, tyrannical drug addicts who abused their employees?
Well, did you know that there's a Japanese guy who killed and ate a woman in the 1970s, but due to a legal loophole was never put in prison and became a weird Japanese celebrity who wrote food reviews for magazines?
Well, actually, we did know all those things because we made episodes about all of them and many more on our podcast, Deep Cuts.
Deep Cuts is a deep dive explainer show that explores fascinating but true stories that you won't believe you've never heard about with deeply researched, sometimes shocking, sometimes hilarious episodes.
The show is like a really juicy documentary for your ears mixed with Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Deep Cuts has new episodes every single Wednesday for free. Just pause the podcast you're currently listening to and go subscribe to Deep Cuts anywhere you get your podcasts.
In 1970, a vampire takes the crown. I'm Jason Horton, and this is Strange Year. 1970 saw the end of Jimmy, Janis, and the Beatles. However, a gothic beauty pageant made 1970 a strange year. Miss American Vampire, September 1970. The Miss American Vampire competition was conducted in various places across the U.S. in 1970 as a promotional tour for House of Dark Shadows, with most of the contestants participating in New York City and Los Angeles. MGM placed ads in newspapers seeking women 18 to 25 with, you guessed it, vampire looks. The contestants were to be judged on the following criteria: interpretation of the vampire aesthetic, charm, poise, stage presence, and videogenic qualities for television. The first place winner would win a trip to New York for a walk-on role on Dark Shadows. The final competition in Los Angeles was hosted by Regis Philbin. More on this after a word from today's sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by Best Fiends. I love researching the weird parts of history, and as much as I love strange history, even I need to take a mental break. And Best Fiends is exactly what I need. It's a puzzle game that you can play right on your phone, and it's really cool because you go through all of these levels, solving challenging puzzles that actually engage your brain. But it's casual, and it's fun. I can also play with my family on the East Coast and stay connected to them. It's a unique and exciting puzzle experience, unlike any other puzzle games out there. It's made for adults, but it's fun for everyone. Best Fiends updates the game monthly with new levels and events, so it never gets old. I'm well over level 400, and Best Fiends manages to keep it fresh and exciting. It doesn't require internet to play, so it's always there for me. Engage your brain with fun puzzles and collect tons of cute characters. Trust me, with over 100 million downloads, this 5-star rated mobile puzzle game is a must-play. Download Best Fiends free on the Apple App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R, Best Fiends. In September 1970, Jonathan Frid, who played Barnabas Collins on Dark Shadows, crowned model Christine Dominiecki, who is from Belleville, New Jersey, and the crowning was at Palisades Amusement Park, which was also in New Jersey. Actress and activist Sacheen Littlefeather was originally named the winner. However, no one knows if she declined the crown or the producers changed their minds. Christine Dominiecki played a barmaid in one episode and makes appearances at Dark Shadows conventions. Sacheen Littlefeather went on to represent Marlon Brando at the 1973 Academy Awards when she declined his Oscar for The Godfather, which was in protest of the treatment of Native Americans. I want to thank Atlas Obscura, CollinsportHistoricalSociety.com, and MeTV. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll be back next time with another episode of Strange Year.